anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe
Too much can be done on this mic that I ain't doing ready.
Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I represent the underdogs.
Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb.
Alright, so I'm gonna play an 8-4, because that's, you know, what all the cool kids do. Just sold off a whole bunch of slag storms because I had 8 of them and 3 foils, so I had some extra tickets. Now, my first pack sucks. Wow. There's a lot of great cards for other people, but not for me. A makeshift Mauler is a first pick, maybe. Mona the Unhollowed's probably good. I have a problem with Stormgeist, or Sturmgeist, whatever it is. I'm gonna go with the Mauler first. Try and think. No. Mona the Unhollowed is probably. It's a hard pick, but Mona the Unhollowed. I mean, it's really good. It gives you 2 zombies. Gives you 2 really good 2/2 creatures that are attackers or blockers. It's got flashback, which is always useful. All right. Okay. Now that's something we can do something with here. I could go the black route, but Daybreak Ranger is a card you definitely don't want to pass, especially if you're playing colors that aren't very in your color. Festerhide Boar. I want to show you guys more black-green, because I think that that's a deck in Constructed that, I mean Limited, that really doesn't get used much at all. And I got a choice. Mauler, another Mauler's, I mean, that's a good card. But the Villagers beat Mauler. It's 3 mana, really good card. I'm really hoping that, you know, either red stays open or black stays open. Once again, there's a lot of good, there's a good black card, there's a good green card, but that fits right into my colors, so that makes the most sense. You know, I guess I'm going for a black-green. I need a lot of things like, you know, to make this deck work, you need Ambush Viper, you need other assorted cards, but here's a good chance to take yourself an equipment. The choice is which equipment do you take, and I like First Strike over the +2/+0, to be honest. It's very cheap First Strike, and if you do put it on a human, they get +1/+1, but you get that on a Festerhide Boar, and your opponent's going to have some issues. Put that on any of your zombies or whatever. Okay, so there's really nothing in this pack. Rune Chanter's Pike is just a... Well, it doesn't work right now. I have 1 instant or sorcery. Flying is nice as an equipment, but I'm trying to get Morbid going. The Bramble Crush, I've actually seen. I saw one person I played had 3 of them main decked, got him out turns 4, 5, and 6, and ended up destroying 3 of my mana in 1 shot. That's a great card to take right here. Although I'm worried that I'm getting cut off from black. Blue seems a little more open, but I don't want to go into blue at the moment. Although I'm going to hate draft here. It's really nothing for me. Okay, now I got a choice. Now, people don't use this card, but that curse that exiles 2 cards from the graveyard can be arguably one of the best cards in your deck if you play against the right deck. Play against a deck that, like mine, for example, that has a lot of tokens, or play against a zombie deck or a Burning Vengeance, wipes Burning Vengeance out. Okay, so now I'm at that point where I have to make the choice. I know I'm in green. I know I want to get Morbid going, so I have some good black. Basically, the rest of the cards here are kind of useless. As you all know, you're going to either get stuck with a land or nothing. I actually did play a guy that had 3 Curse of Pierce Hearts and try taking a Lightning Bolt every single turn and still having to beat the dude. Not as easy as you would think, but let me leave a little bit of red open just in case, because I do have that Daybreak Ranger, and Daybreak Ranger is beast mode. Okay, now, very interesting cards in this pack, and basically I'm just going to pass the blue, because I want black or green. The -2/-2 is always good. Galvanic Juggernaut's good. If I really don't know what to take, I take Galvanic Juggernaut. Brimstone Volley is maybe the best card in the pack, easily. I'm just worried that, you know, if I start taking blue, with all the blue that went by, that makeshift maulers and stuff, yeah, that would worry me. So I really don't know what to take. That might be a bad choice. I really gotta think about this one. Either way, I'm gonna get quality. Okay, so I took the what I consider best card in the pack. Ambush Viper is perfect for what I'm trying to do. Basically, I want Morbid. So I want like Ambush Vipers. I want that 1/1 black creature that you could sacrifice your own creatures. I want Sumberwald Spiders. There's really nothing in this pack for me, and I want to pass off the white. I'm still not 100% on black. Although I really, if I get past black, I'll be more than happy with it. Blue-green's not bad either. Although I'm not going for the Boneyard Worm, Mulch, Zombie, mill my own deck thing. Here, there's a lot of quality black and blue. I can take a lot of things out of this pack. Deadweight is maybe good in this sense. Morka Banshee fits into what I'm trying to do, but it's not great. I may be better off with just the 2/2 zombie, although I'm a sucker for counterspells. But after playing with Morka Banshee multiple times, I've learned that you very rarely will you activate Morbid, but the 2/2 zombie is just a simple, easy card, and something I really don't have to argue much with. But Morka Banshee is large, but the problem is 2 black mana. So, really don't know what to do. That's probably my best choice. Is just take the take that and move on. That's big. It's hard to deal with. Even though I did pass a Smite the Monstrous, it's not exactly a creature I'd care if it dies much. Now there's a Sumberwald Spider, or another good red card. Naturalize is a card I like to main deck a lot. It's a very good card, but Harvest Pyre is also very good. Having removal is nice. Let's just leave it at that. Typhoid Rats fits perfectly into the deck. So does Night Terrors. Being able to know what's in your opponent's hand and have him discard possibly maybe one of his best cards is good. But Typhoid Rats really fits. Nice, another Sumberwald Spider, which fits well into my deck. But I'm going to go with a Combat Trick because right now I do not have any. Night Terrors is a card I really like. I'm really trying to go green-black, because I think that green-black is so underutilized that it's insane. Gnaw to the Bone can win you games. I mean, I've seen people go up to 50, 60 life with Gnaw to the Bone, but I need flyers. That's the one issue that you run into with black-green, or really, like, most colors you run into this issue. Cool Caller's Chance, just the easy pick here. You know, it gets back some of the creatures if they die because I want to activate Morbid. I'm a sucker for Inquisitor's Flail. I think if you get a evasive creature or something that they don't want to block, you put yourself in a pretty good position. Corpse Lunge is always useful, especially once again when you're working with Morbid. And a good old-fashioned Swamp. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. It's going to come down really to the third pack. So I'm really hoping to open up something that'll give me an idea of what I'm playing here. Right now the deck looks pretty good. Oh, that doesn't fit at all. I mean, I know the first pick, the first pick should be Mentor the Meek, but it's a little late to go into white. Chances are I won't get past a single card. Vampire Interloper is always fantastic. It's a 2/1, it just straight up attack, and it works into, once again, Morbid. Tribute to Hunger is also a very good card. It's also very hit and miss. I'm in green, but I don't have a ton of humans. I'm really not 100% on what I want to take here. I think I'm gonna just go with the Vampire Interloper and, you know, move on from there. Just try and, ooh, that's one hell of a card to be passed. Yeah, there's a Fiend Hunter in the pack. Yeah, there's a Prey Upon in the pack. But that card, you know, take that, add, oh, Slayer of the wow. Okay, so going into white may not have killed me, but I'm just taking Slayer of the Wicked out. It's a hate draft. It's something you don't want to do as early as I just did it, but it works in this sense. Let's take out the Cobble Wings for now and the Inquisitor's Flail. Let's leave the first strike. Ooh, Mirror Mad Phantasm, that's useful. Yeah, Markov Patrician, or Patricia Markov, I forget the name. It's a good card. Scarecrow is also quality. Very little from me here, although there is the black-white dual land I don't need. I should just take the Pilgrim. It's mana. It should be a fucking elf. I don't know why it isn't a goddamn elf, but it's not a goddamn elf. For some reason, they couldn't just make it a human elf. I don't know why. Maybe that would, you know, break the fourth wall. Who knows? Ooh, interesting stuff. Interesting. I gotta take the 1 mana for the 2 too. I mean, that's obvious. You know, that plus Ghoul Crawler's Chant. You know, that's quality. I'm a little worried that my Morbid idea isn't coming to fruition, but I do have the right cards and creatures to do it. I just need, like, maybe 1 more Festerhide Boar and 1 more Sumberwald Spider. Sumberwald Spider kind of takes flyers out of the equation. God, this pack is terrible for me. Altar's Reap does work, though. It's card draw. So, yeah, it adds to that. I did pass a ton of pro-human artifacts, and I am a little worried about them. That fits into the deck. I mean, it's got flashback, it's in the colors. You know, I guess I'm not getting my hands on Naturalize, sadly. But, you know, that's a good way to deal with, you know you're going to run headfirst into a lot of stuff. So, this is what I'm looking at right now. Wow, that came back around. Kind of happy with that. The Orchard Spirit works with the Inquisitor's Foil, but only for a couple turns. They'll get a flyer out before then. Maybe people undervalue Tribute to Hunger. But that card against a lot of decks, especially decks where I passed a lot of the 4/5 zombies, you know, not only is it a good card, but it makes it harder for them to cast things. Okay, yeah, that's good. Into the Maw. is a great card when you go up against Gavin Township, or against a 3-color deck, or against Burning Vengeance. Corpse Lunge, but there's Traveler's Amulet. I know I'm passing a lot of sensory deprivations, but the whole point is I don't care if my creatures die. I'm just not getting the amount of morbid that I would like. Mask of Avrim, you know, put that on your Vampire Interloper, turn 4, and you got a pretty nasty creature. Ooh, Trepanation Blade. I'm a sucker for Trepanation Blade. Okay, so this is what I have to work with. It's not much. Ooh, a Plains. I'm excited. Okay, so... Okay, Deadweight, that's good. Digraph Ghoul's good. Cool Colors Bell is good. That's not very good unless I'm playing green-white. That's good. That may be good. That's good. Corpse Lunge is okay. Another Corpse Lunge is not necessary. Mark, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I love that card. Making your opponent discard is always useful. Let's get some... Okay, good. 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 Not good in this deck. Very good. Very good. Good. Fester Hive Boar. Yeah. You definitely need that. That's good. And that works. And First Strike is always good. I'll end up having to make some cuts, so... But I think this is the best of what I got. So let's try and... We have to make a lot of cuts here. I think I have to keep in the Traveler's Amulet. I don't think the Mask of Abram is as useful. I don't think the Corpse Lunge is as useful either. Most of my creatures, when they die, are, you know, by the time I actually need it, isn't useful. You know, when worse comes to worse, I could maybe cut the Harvest Pyre, but that's gonna hurt my Spider Spawning. I have a Shimmering Grotto, so I think that the Traveler's Amulet is kind of not needed here. I think I gotta take out the mask. And I don't have as many zombies as I would like, nor do I have the card that lets you sacrifice a creature, blah blah blah, get it back automatically, gain a lot of life. Yeah, okay, so that works. Okay, so I think that's about as good as it's gonna get, although, you know me, if you give me time, I'm gonna make more cuts. Just don't know what to cut. Or what to add for that matter. And I'm really not opposed to playing one Plains and adding in Slayer of the Wicked. That's not the worst thing in the world, especially since I passed 2 makeshift maulers. But I think the ambush spider and the typhoid rats will deal with that, and will help out the brimstone volley. I mean, I'm really stretching here. Okay, I'm gonna. God, I don't want to submit yet. You know, I need the Brain Weevil to activate Morbid. It'd be nice to have a turn 5/5/5 Festerhide Boar. Um. My early drops aren't very strong. That's what scares me. I think this is it. This is about all I can do, really. Maybe add, yeah, the mask over the spidery grasp.